At 10 News Weather Authority from the JES Weather Center.
Hi there, friends. I'm Chief Meteorologist Jeff Hanowich. You'll notice that for us here locally, we do have a couple of showers right along the North Carolina-Virginia border. Points south of there, we've got even more rain and more thunderstorms. Notice the movement of these showers and thunderstorms in South and North Carolina to the north. So the rain is going to fill in for us here as we head later this evening into the overnight. And it looks like tomorrow will be a wet day from time to time as well. Let's talk futurecast. As we go closer to 11 midnight, 1 a.m., that's when the rain is really going to arrive in earnest in many of our backyards. As we go into the day on Saturday, I don't think Saturday's a washout, okay? But there will be some off and on passing rain showers, maybe even a couple of thunderstorms later in the day. Tomorrow will be the type of day where you may get wet for 2 hours and you get a break for 3 hours and you get wet for an hour, then you get a break for 2 hours. That's the type of day we're looking at on Saturday. Saturday night, we're still going to have the chance for some rain, maybe even a couple of thunderstorms, especially during the evening hours. Then later Saturday night will dry out. Sunday doesn't look half bad. Okay, I don't think Sunday's completely dry, but most of us will be dry on Sunday. And you also need to know that on Sunday, we're going to see a little more sunshine, and that means temperatures are going to warm between about 75 and 80 degrees. Best chance for a few showers or thunder showers on Sunday could very well be in the mountains. All right, we've got to talk a lot about this. This is a look at the tropics. We've got Umberto, and now we have post-tropical cyclone number 9, basically a fancy term for a tropical depression. Umberto is a major hurricane, and it's going to actually get pretty close to Bermuda on Tuesday and then skirt to the north of Bermuda by the time Wednesday rolls around. The movement of Umberto is key because it will impact the movement of this guy, post-tropical cyclone number 9, which will likely become Tropical Storm Imelda as soon as this weekend and could become a hurricane as we go into early next week and head towards the South Carolina coastline. And as it gets very close to the South Carolina coastline, indications are it could stall. And that could mean a whole lot of rain for coastal sections of North and South Carolina. And we're going to get in on some tropical rain as well from roughly Monday midday through about Tuesday night. I think Wednesday should be a transition day where we will start to see the showers ending and we'll start to see a little more sunshine, lower chances for rain by the middle of next week. As far as where this thing is headed, again, most computer models want to bring this thing closer to areas in and around Charleston, South Carolina, as we go into the early part of the next work week. And you know, indications are it should eventually make a landfall, but as it closer to land, there are again indications that it could move really slowly, and that could throw a lot of rain towards, again, the Carolinas and eventually into our neck of the woods as well. So we're going to have to watch out for the potential for a little bit of flooding here as we go, especially Monday night into Tuesday. Right now, temperatures stand 64 in Hot Springs, 72 in Pulaski, also in Blacksburg, 77 in Roanoke, a little cooler in Lynchburg at 73. 73 also Martinsville, 75 in Danville, and in South Boston. And as we go zone by zone for tomorrow, we're a little bit cooler. Temperatures about 70 in the NRV, 71 Covington, Clifton Forge, Lexington, 72 Roanoke and Lynchburg, about 74 or 75 tomorrow across Southside locations. Your forecast for tonight, 65, rain fills in, muggy with some fog developing as well. And then as we look at your forecast for tomorrow, going to have some passing showers off and on, cool, pretty cloudy. And then a look at that next 7-day forecast shows that temperatures are actually going to stay on the cool side, we think, for the foreseeable future, but it could actually stay on the humid side until we get rid of that tropical cyclone that we were talking about. Does look as though we'll turn drier as we go into Wednesday, especially into Thursday and Friday of next week. Late next week, we should see a little more sunshine. Temperatures fall from the 70s into the 60s by then.
Starting to feel like fall then, huh?
It certainly is starting to look like fall as we go over the next 5 to 7 days. We need the rain. Yeah. And we're going to get some rain. The new drought monitor did come out yesterday. We've been showing that in the newscast, and it shows that we are either in a moderate or severe drought. So rain is beneficial. Rain is needed, but you don't want to see 4 inches of rainfall in a span of 6 hours. Right. I don't think that's going to happen, but we could pick up on some heavy rain here tomorrow and then again early next week.
And hopefully this will help with the fall colors.
It should.
All right.
It should.